Hello, good afternoon, everyone. In this video, and today we're going to discuss about our article. And before we started, we introduce ourselves. Let me introduce myself. My name is Muhammad Rafi Ardiansyah. I'm from Vocational High School in Surabaya and majoring multimedia.
Okay, my name is Muhammad Akbar Rashid from SMKN 1 Surabaya, majoring in multimedia.
Okay, relocating hivers. On a hot July day, Aliawi and his team wore protective headgear before inspecting the beehive boxes and the honeycombs inside. They wafted smoke over the hives with a bee smoker, and procedure known to calm is the insects. In the early 2000s, each beehive yielded about 20 to 25 kilograms of honey per year, whereas now the quantity has plunged to merely 5 kilograms, Alawi says. According to the United Nations, Iran is one of the five countries in the world was impacted by some effects of climate change. Authorities say Iran is going through its fourth straight year of drought. The country has been plagued by soaring summer, declining rainfall, and frequent sandstorms, while upstream dams have reduced the flow of the Tigris and Euphrates River that run across Iraq. And then, despite this was the head of the SPRS department at the Agriculture Ministry, Hashim Al-Zi remains optimistic. Honey production is increasing year on year, he said. In 2022, honey production in parts of Iraq controlled by the Baghdad Federal Authorities reached 870 tons, while in Kurdistan, 850 tons were production, up from about uh, 700 tons in each territory the previous year. Sabin said he has prepared a study on the benefits of moving beehives from southern and central Iraq to Kurdistan and five years coordinates in order to improve yield sandstorm. Okay, this is from me. And next, Muhammad Hafiz Rashid, can you tell about your newspaper?
Okay, thank you, Muhammad Akbar Rashid. Now I want to read my newspaper about India to push G20L to raise tax rates on firms earning profit tolls. India will push a group of 20 partners that meeting is hosting to support its proposal to raise and share of tax multinational company paid to countries where they earn excess profits. Government if office said India proposal which has not been previously reported could temper optimism among G20 members such as Sierra Leone and Japan that a meeting of finance minister and central bankers in Gujarat will make progress on along with overhaul of global corporate action. More than 140 countries were supposed to start implementing next year, 2021, the overhauling decade-old rule on how government tax multinational the present rule are widely considering outdated as the digital giant like Apple or Amazon can put profit in low tax country. The deal pushed by the United States would levy in minimum 15% tax on large global firms plus an additional 25% tax on excess profits, as definitely by Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development or OECD, but several countries have concurs about the multilateral treaty with the underpinning major element of the plan, and some analysts say on overhaul is a risk of collapse. Okay, that's it from me. Next, Muhammad Rafi Ardiansyah again.
Okay, thank you, Hafiz Al-Rashid. On a hot July day, Aliawi and his team wore protective headgear before inspecting the beehive boxes and the honeycombs inside. They wafted smoke over the hives with a bee smoker, a procedure known to calm the insects. In the early 20s, 2000s, each beehive yielded about 20 to 25 kilograms of honey per year, whereas now the quantity has plunged to merely 5 kilograms, Alawi said. According to the United Nations, Iran is one of the five countries in the world most impacted by some effects of climate change. Authorities say Iran is going through its fourth straight year of drought. The country has been plagued by scorching summer, declining rainfall and frequent sandstorms, while upstream dams have reduced the flow of the Tigris and Euphrates rivers that run across Iraq. Despite this woes, the head of the Apiaries Department at the Agricultural Ministry, Hashim Al-Zah, remains optimistic. Honey production is increasing year on year, he said. In 2022, honey production in parts of Iraq controlled by the Baghdad federal authorities reached 870 tons, while in Kurdistan 850 tons were production, up from about 700 tons in each territory the previous year. Sabin said he has prepared a study on the benefits of moving beehives from southern and central Iraq to Kurdistan and vice versa, according to needs in order to improv yields syndrome. Okay, thank you. It's for me and next Muhammad Hafiz Al Rashid.
Okay, for the second one, I want to read my newspaper. India has a made suggestion to get due tax, right, excess profits of multinational companies. One official said the suggestion have been made to OECD and will be discussed extensively during the G20 meeting on Monday and Tuesday. The official said India has made suggestion to get this due of taxing right excess profits of multinational companies. Three officials who asked not be named or discussed with OECD and going and the G20 meeting had not begun, said India was significant increase in the tax paid countries where the firms did business. They did not specify how much India was speaking. India Finance External Affairs Minister and OECD did not respond to the request for the comment. Under agreement, global corporation with annual revenue of 20 billion euros or to 22 billion US dollar are considering to making excess profit the profit excess 10% annual growth. The 20% should one test X profit to divide among countries. Okay, that's it from me. Next, Muhammad Rafli Ardiansyah again.
Okay, I wanted to tell you about my newspaper for less relocating hives. On a hot July day, Aliawi and his team wore protective headgear before inspecting the beehive boxes and the honeycombs inside. Though they wafted smoke over the hives with a bee smoker, a procedure known to count the insects. In the early 2000s, each beehive yielded about 20 to 25 kilograms of honey per year, whereas now the quantity has plunged to merely 5 kilograms aliyah. According to the United Nations, Iraq is one of the five countries in the world was impacted by some effects of climate change. Authorities say Iraq is going through its fourth straight year of drought. The country has been plagued by scorching summer, declining rainfall, and frequent thunderstorms, while upstream dams have reduced the flow of the Tigris and Euphrates rivers that run across Iraq. Despite this, was the head of the Apiaries Department at the Agriculture Ministry, Hashim Al-Zahir, remains optimistic. Honey production is increasing year on year, he said. In 2022, honey production in part of Iraq controlled by the Baghdad federal authorities reached 870 tons, while in Kurdistan, 850 tons were production, up from about 700 tons in each territory the previous year. Sabin said he has prepared a study on the benefit of moving the hives from southern and central Iran to Kurdistan, and vice versa according to needs in order to improve yields. Sandstrom. Okay, next Muhammad Hafiz Al Rashid, can you tell about your newspaper for us?
Okay, for the last one, I wanna read my newspaper. India fight for the highest share of tax on worthy markets where it claims the business is the world most populated country and to become one biggest consumer market. India people average income to grow more than 13 full to 27,000 dollars by the end of 2047, according to survey by the people researcher on India consumer economy. The G20 as national will also propose that withholding explanation by linked from the excess profit tax principle. The rules now state countries offset their share of tax with the withholding tax. They collect withholding is collected by companies while making payment to vendor employment and remitted to tax authorities. The OECD in the document is used and on Wednesday said a few jurisdictions has expressed concerns over allocating taxing break among countries effort to resolve this is few that underway with a few to prepare the multilateral convention for signature expediently, it said. Okay, that's it from me. Muhammad Rafi Ardiansyah again.
Okay, guys. So that's all our storytelling today. Thank you for listening and see our video. See you on next day and goodbye.